Ooh. Last week, I was supposed to have my very first cooking channel on YouTube. That didn't quite happen because of this. You have your date over, you want to impress them. This is a great, simple, easy recipe that you can make to just entertain your guests. Yeah, that's right. It got me from the nose down, and that's all you got. And I was so hype. I was like in it, talking, like cooking up, making all these things. And little do I know, it's recording me from the nose down. I had my girlfriend call from LA, you know, I had like, you know, all these things that I was doing. I was dancing in the camera. None of that got captured until I looked back on tape. But by then it was too late because I'd done cooked the food. I didn't want to do it all over again. So I just figured I'd explain on this second episode. And I wanted to make something that was pretty much comforting. Something, especially around these times where everyone's quarantined at home, you know, they're in the Netflix mood. Now you guys are probably sick of watching Netflix, but if you are in that Netflix mood and you want to have something comforting while you're watching your Netflix shows or movies, pasta's the answer. I am going to be making a spicy shrimp spaghetti dish. And that's what we're going to have on this episode of Chase the Flavor with LT. What we're about to cook is going to be like, whew. So we're going to start off with washing our hands because you know that's important. Okay, so you just want to wash your peppers, make sure it's all clean, make sure there's no corona on it, and you just cut it up.
I'm gonna take you on a ride. In a beautiful night. Why you so salty? I'll still take a bite.
Okay, you can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
I'm gonna take you on a ride.
Okay, so right now we have orange and yellow peppers and we have white onion, and that's pretty much what we need. We want to make sure that our water hasn't boiled yet, but as soon as it boils, we're going to put the pasta inside. Not a lot of people like putting oil in their water, but I like to put oil in my water because I don't want the pasta to stick. So once you put the oil in the pot, I would say that you would keep the pasta in about 7 or 8 minutes, but at the 7-minute mark, take one out and test it to see if it's, you know, if it doesn't have that bite, then you know you're good. But you don't want to overcook your pasta, so make sure you keep your eye on the pasta. I would say to give it maybe 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, you want to check it. If it's too hard, keep it in for maybe another minute or two, and then you take it out. And that's when I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so you're going to put in your olive oil. side. Turn down your stove. Remember that I cut up peppers and onion? You don't necessarily have to put that inside, but because I cut up peppers and onion, I'm going to put them inside now. So we're just gonna let this sit here and cook out a little bit. You want the onions and the peppers to be slightly translucent before you add in your other ingredients. You're gonna put in your garlic. You're gonna put in some salt and pepper. You're going to also put salt in your boiling water. Okay, so after the 6 or 7 minutes, you're going to check your pasta. Make sure that it's al dente. Turn this off and put it to the side. The pasta is actually perfect now. It's not too hard, not too soft. Put your sauce in. Okay, so while our pasta sauce is cooking, we're going to cut up some parsley, chop it up. Just a rough chop, nothing extravagant, nothing fancy. You're gonna cook the shrimp last because you don't want the shrimp to overcook and taste like rubber. So that's the reason why I put the shrimp in last. Once your shrimp is in, the parsley that you cut, the parsley that you chopped, you wanna put inside of your sauce. Don't forget to put in your chili flakes. You want to make sure it's nice and spicy. Okay, so our pasta should be ready now. Remember, you don't want it too soft, you don't want it too hard. Yeah, perfect. So from the pot, you want to put it into your sauce. Perfect. So once the pasta is in, you want to add a little bit of soy sauce. Mix it up. You don't want to add too much soy because it can get pretty salty. And there you have it, our spicy shrimp spaghetti dish. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's it. That was our show for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time on Chasing the Flavor with LT. Oh, so good.